G League professional path has been introduced for those looking to come straight out of high school. A salary of $125,000, potential endorsements, and access to NBA development has enticed more than a few to pursue this new avenue. Kevin?
The G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The perimeter filled up by Leonard and George. Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. And for the Lakers, Green and Davis in at the forward positions. LeBron James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McGee in at the center. Goes to the Lakers. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He dishes it to Green. Green's outside. Shoots over Zubac. The Lakers get it back. And a new 14.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. And it's good, 2 points.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Loads it up for Davis. It's deflected. The shot's good from McGee.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Leonard. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
In 2014, Kawhi continues to impact the game at the highest level.
Now here's Green. To the paint, here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Strong move by AD. You see why he's been averaging 7 to 8 free throws a game over the past few seasons.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Beverly dishes to George. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one's good. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Caldwell-Pope on the way. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You just love LeBron's patience. Scanning the floor, delivers the basketball on point and on time.
Now here's Leonard. Launches a 3. Rebounded by McGee.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. LeBron against George. And James gets it to go.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Now here's Leonard. uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's got 5.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Davis. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Green against Morris. 6 to shoot. Green, the pass to Davis. Over George. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Green.
I love this from Anthony Davis. His shot is so fluid. Great mechanics off the catch. Such a well-coordinated athlete.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Off target from the baseline.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
The alley-oop finish is off the mark. Clippers trail by 4. Down low. And that one's good. Beverly.
And this is what Beverly likes. Playing at a high pace, making his presence felt in the open court.
James looking around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Caldwell Pope outside. 4 on the clock. Back to Green. On deep.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on deep, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Now the pass to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Green. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. A big win for them, coming off a strong game on Friday.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
Lakers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's now 6 points for Contavious Caldwell Pope. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Fades. He can't get that one.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
From deep, James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Clippers trail by 6. Beverly with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. And the dunk by Zubac.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has 6. They get it back. McGee in the high post. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers rebound. Here's Green. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. High post try. They shot off that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Passes it to LeBron. Over Beverly. And James gets it to go on the assist by Green. That's 7 points for LeBron. Clippers trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Caldwell Pope against George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one on Caldwell Pope.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. No good, Paul George. Drops them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Lakers leading by 4. James outside. Puts it up for Davis. Very pretty alley rim.
Well, LeBron garners so much defensive attention. That's how he's able to dominate the game as a facilitator.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. Is checked in for Danny Green. Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for George. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard looking around. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Leonard's got 9.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
McGee, the pass to James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Clippers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here's Leonard. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul. Outside Davis, outside Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here from deep LeBron. That one misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Morris passes to Harrell. And Harrell slops it in.
I mean, a dunk machine dating back to high school. Montrezl Harrell is an absolute monster around the rim.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Another shot. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
The Clippers shoot their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for JaVale McGee. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's the Lakers now. It's a 5-point game. LeBron pushes to Davis. Kuzma outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You have to give it up for Kawhi right now. He is wearing out the defense.
To the inside. James, and LeBron throws it down.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And there's the pass to Morris to the wing right side. Clippers moving the ball around. Now Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Puts it up for Davis, and finished off by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And the Clippers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Morris is checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers also changing it up. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Andrew Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverley. Now here's Harrell. Shamet kicks to Jackson. Here's Harrell. Pass to Shamet. Pass to Williams. From deep three-point range. Doesn't go for it. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Kuzma outside. Outside Rondo. Back to Kuzma. Passes to Waiters. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Shamet. Off the left rim and out. Kuzma outside. From past the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Kuzma's got 5.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Williams up on top. He's guarded by Waiters. Davis against Williams. Here's Harrell. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
Rondo against Green. Davis has the open look. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Clippers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Williams with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harrell. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Lakers lead by 12. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Jermichael Green is out there with Paul George. Then it's Williams. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's Jackson in at the point.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Williams for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Rondo looking over the floor. Here's James. That one a little long. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 11. And it's George missing. Waiters outside. Back to Kuzma. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. Clippers trail by 11. Takes the 13-footer. One shot is good that time. George has got 8 points.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it to Waiters. Drains the three-pointer. And the Lakers lead by 12.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty count.
Here's the pass to Harrell. Here's Jackson, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
The burst of Jackson makes him a hard guy to stick with and difficult not to foul him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Jackson.
And not too long ago, Reggie Jackson signed a 5-year, $80 million deal. A lot of pressure on him to earn that money.
Alex Caruso was checked in for Waiters. Jackson hits both of them. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Rondo. Kuzma outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clippers trail by 11. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
The 7-foot wingspan of Reggie Jackson makes him a bigger player inside. Helps him draw fouls.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing. Is no good.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. We don't see that often.
To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now here's Williams. Beyond the arc. Second chance effort. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, Kuzma's in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma rapidly becoming a guy that can hurt you.
And the Clippers call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. LeBron James, number 1. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Here's Harrell. Offensive rebound. Leonard. And no good that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Rondo passes to Howard. Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Howard. No good. Right D that time from Leonard. Pass to Harrell. And he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nails the wide open jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 16.
The craftiness of Rondo makes him a tough cover in pick and roll sets. Just when you think he's going to pass, he'll surprise you with the shot.
And the 3 ball is good.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good. Kuzma. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Green. Both free throws good for Kuzma.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more visible.
Williams kicks to Harrell. On the wing, George. Guarded by Kuzma. Outside, Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Green passes to Davis. Kuzma outside. The Lakers get it back. A new 14. Count that one. 14 points for Davis.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Green against Williams. Off target from outside.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with this offense.
Green dishes to Howard. This is it to Kuzma. Davis against Beverly. Here's Kuzma. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
The try by James. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Beverly. He kicks it to Williams. The pass to Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Dwight Howard.
You guys play with Harrell's level of energy, and that gets him to the line with some frequency.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
What I appreciate about Harold is how hard he's worked on his skill set. The jumper, the post moves, and the passing.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Morris comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Kyle Kuzma. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Landry Shamet's checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Harold. Lakers leading by 13. LeBron kicks to Morris. The feed to Davis. Over Harold. And it's Davis missing. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. And the Clippers miss again. Caldwell-Pope feeling out of it. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball. Goes back up. And it's Leonard missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's James. The Clippers grab the miss. Harold's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Offensive rebound. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard.
Electrifying play by Kawhi Leonard. Boy, he is talented. This team relies on him for so much.
Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him.
All the officials are all over that.
The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, the one cheek in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Morris comes in for Landry Shamet. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Leonard. That ball's nice speed that time from George. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Caldwell-Pope outside. On the shot clock. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Leonard against James. Outside for Davis. Hits the three-point bomb. Davis has got 17.
Anthony Davis didn't take a lot of threes when he first came into the league, but now you absolutely have to respect him.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
James against Leonard. Knocks it loose. Leonard with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And George with the stuff.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now here's James. He's got 13. Here's Davis. And the 3 off target. Clippers trail by 7. 3 on 3. Nobody near Leonard. And a miss there on the triple. James, the pass to Morris. Back to James. Feeds it to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Green against George. Outside, Green. Outside, Davis. Pocket 6. Good, nice job down low. And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
I'll tell you, LeBron with the ball inside feels like a foregone conclusion.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. To the paint, stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fast break, the Lakers, and the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clippers trail by 14. Here's Beverly. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Patrick Beverly likes to play aggressive, plays at a high pace, nice finish off contact.
Here's Davis, and the rejection by Zubac. Leonard, that's for 2, but they recover it. Shoots the 3, and the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Halftime in this one. Lakers on top. They lead by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, it looks like the ball really was moving there in the first half.
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. You start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
I know that's your area of emphasis, Frank. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Western Conference Finals. First half of the game in the books. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at your service. Looking at the Lakers, they have rebounded very well from their loss in Game 1 and have their eyes set squarely on evening this series up. What a response to a difficult opening game of the series for them. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
Got to give it to AD. Took control of offense, never let it go. Just becoming more patient and more confident in everything he does. Perennial MVP candidate.
Kenny, what's your take on the Clippers?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clippers trail by 12. Brandon Davis in at the forward position. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with LeBron James, and it's McGee in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the Laker 5. And Leonard gets it to go.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
LeBron dishes to McGee. LeBron passes to Davis. Let's take take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Second is Kawhi Leonard.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
The first one falls.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. A 12-point game. Kicks it to Leonard. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent feed that time there from McGee. George against James. Here's Green. It's not going to go for him. As the Clippers taking it the other way. Beverly up top. Oh, Leonard in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And boy, Kawhi is the perfect target. The big reach to get to the pass and the great hands on the catch.
James kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to McGee. Outside, Davis. LeBron outside. Fires from deep. Made that one. It's his seventh of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Beautiful timing on the part of LeBron. Powerful move off the pick and roll.
Passes it to Leonard. Just 4 to shoot. George hits the two-pointer. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his third assist on the night.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Now here's Davis. He's got 19. Outside, Green. He feeds it to James. The dish to McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both. Clippers trail by 11. Here's Leonard. Oh, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Leonard's got 25 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Now here is Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to get open is Davis. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The fans are loving it right now. AD has been incredible tonight.
Beverly finds George. With some art, McGee with the block. To the inside, Davis, and finished off by Davis.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
Beverly, the pass to Zubac. Back to Beverly. The pass to George. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got 18 points.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Now here's Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Caldwell Pope against Beverly. Here's Leonard. It's good. Leonard's got 27.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Caldwell Pope with it. 6 points for him, and he makes that one. 20 points for LeBron.
Yeah, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Now here's LeBron, who's got 20. Caldwell Pope passes to McGee. Davis dishes to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
They're at their best when LeBron pushes. His aggressiveness raises the level of this team.
George up top, good by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Clippers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. A free throw good from George. And both free throws good for Paul George. Lakers leading by 11. And here's Caldwell Pope. 6 points for him. Outside, Davis. No good on the three. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up to the Clippers. And it's Beverly missing. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Davis finds McGee. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Morris. And they double up James. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. McGee, the pass to LeBron. Outside, Green. Stolen by George. And George with the stuff.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 22. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the Clippers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
For the Clippers, Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Williams in for Morris. Here's George. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Here's James. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. George finds Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by George. That's 10 points for Montrezl Harrell.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Now here's Davis. He's got 23. Puts it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming
but they still find themselves behind.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Lakers with some changes. Waiters, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Green. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Now here's LeBron. A three-pointer off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Lakers leading by 9. This is it to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he just was from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Leonard. 27 points for him. It's good.
And for Leonard, it's not just the size, it's the skill level and his commitment to greatness.
The Lakers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. LeBron kicks to Rondo. McGee, the pass to Davis. Outside Rondo. 5 to shoot, and it's Davis at the elbow. Over George, and it's Davis missing. Clippers trail by 9. George passes to Shamet. Nailed from three-point land. Shamet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Davis against George. Waiters outside. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Rondo's got 5.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Harold. He's got 10. Back to Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
The experience of Williams coming through there. Catches the defender slightly out of position.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
When you look at the trajectory of Williams' career, second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Green's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Now Rondo. He's got 5. Kuzma outside. Stolen by George. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Now here is Davis. 27 points for him. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And they double up Davis. A 3 from Morris. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Reggie Jackson's checked in for George. .49 left in the 3rd. Here's Harold. He's got 10. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Harold. And the the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Lakers leading by 9. Outside Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Free throw good, Kuzma. Both free throws good for Kuzma. Clippers trail by 11. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Here's Harrell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Now here's Kuzma. 15 points in the game. And again, the Lakers no good. Harrell with it. On the wing, Jackson. Guarded by Kuzma. Outside Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Green passes to Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rondo. He has 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it to Waiters. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 8.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 10. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. We have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers leading by 10. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Green, and it's Harrell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Rondo from outside the arc. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the rejection by Lebron.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on a highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
Williams attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Clippers. Pass to James. Fires the 3. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by James. And it's 8 points for Rajon Rondo.
Rondo from outside. How about that?
The pass to Green. Harrell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. That's good from him. And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Rondo. Here's the feed to James. Over Williams. Outside for Rondo. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Clippers trail by 10. Lets a floater go. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And shot by Rondo.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Puts it up there for Harold.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Beverly against Rondo. And James throws it down.
Rondo is out there to distribute the ball. He is a master at finding the open man.
Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Leonard from downtown. No good that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. George is checked in for the Clippers. LeBron outside. And they double up LeBron. And a wide open shot from Morris. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 12. It's George on the wing, covered by Morris. And there's Harold. That's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Rondo. Pass to LeBron. 6 to shoot from about 19 feet. It is good. James has got 11 points here in just the second half.
In some ways, this is the glue to LeBron's offense. Unstoppable from mid-range.
Leonard attacking. They shoot again. The offensive rebound. Harold. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And the Lakers call time here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Morris. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Davis against Harold. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
So tough to keep Davis from getting his points. Now he goes to the line where he's been shooting in that 80% range.
And that one falls Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Morris is checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. And here's George. Over Davis. And it's George missing.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
For three, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 15. The Clippers are gone. 4-10 here in the final period. Half the time to go forward. Out to Morris. Over Caldwell Pope. That one rolling around and runs out. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron passes to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on George. And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
I love how hard he's playing. Really, since the break, all the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And that one's good. Leonard.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Lakers leading by 15. LeBron dishes to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma kicks to Davis. And the rejection by Harrell. It's Williams with the drive. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's 12 points for Williams.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here's Leonard. The shot will not fall. AT that time from James.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Caldwell Pope against Williams. Tries from 10. And another basket for the Lakers. Clippers trail by 18. Pass to Harrell. Back to Williams. Over Caldwell Pope. Williams can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. Kuzma, that's good.
And you have to tip your cap to Kuzma. He absorbs contact well and knows how to adjust his shot.
Williams kicks to Morris. Passes it to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Harrell. And now the fast break. George with the ball. He gets that one. George has got 17 points here in the second half.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Back to LeBron. And they double up James. And the pass to Green. 4 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? They're winning game, though, despite the fact that he has just been really raw.
Green against George. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Lakers leading by 16. Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Rebound by Williams. Clippers shooting well. 50% from the floor. And the wide open shot from Morris. Traps in the tray. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Pope loose. Leonard with the steal. All alone. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Always up there among the leaders in steals. Leonard gets his team out in transition.
James, the pass to Kuzma. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside, Davis. Buries the long-range jumper. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron. Caldwell Pope against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. James outside. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside for George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
LeBron dishes to Green. From deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Leonard. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Lakers leading by 11. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. Up top, Kuzma. He's covered by Leonard. Outside for Davis. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Goes up again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Clippers trail by 13.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play, and in the end, victory for the Lakers.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for LeBron.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double? Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Caldwell Pope passes to Kuzma. Davis against Terry. They grabbed their own miss. Kuzma, right side. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.